And I'm gonna bring Sea Turtle to hang out with me right now because I think he deserves it. He's one of the newest members of Lady Florida's clan of animals made by the fiber magician, Opaluna. Joining, of course, panther, key-deer, manatee, and alligator, who have been with us since the beginning. Chomp, 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 chomp. Never sounded key-deer makes. So tonight, as we just heard the song Walpurgisnacht, it's the night they call Walpurgisnacht, but I prefer the name Hexenblot, the night of the witches. This is the night that the Christians were afraid of. The night when the witches were on the loose, spinning their magical threads of power. The first completely full moon of summer after Sigilblot, the first full moon after the spring equinox, the time when the wild hunt has put aside its winter aspect and taken on the guise of the summer. They, folk of Germany, but do not mistake that, for the summer power is no less dangerous, no less wild than that of the winter aspect. It simply looks more alive while it's doing it. And when I was hearing and seeing of this sigil about the water yesterday, and how we as witches and those of all the different pagan and earth traditions must come together to protect the waters of Florida. And I think about the dedications I've made to her over the years, Our Lady Florida, Lady F, the Lady of the Flowers, who is also the Lady of the Waters, the sacred Everglades, the great aquifer beneath our feet, the bubbling springs where the manatees call home in the winter months, the places where the alligators and the sea turtles draw up the water that nourishes their environment, that surrounds the pine hammocks where the panthers call home. This is an issue that hits to the very core of who we are as witches in South Florida. And what better way to channel the power of this magical night, this night of witches, this night of witchcraft and strength and the summer power that is Lady Florida, than with a bloat, with all of us taking part together. Fill in your parts as we go. To protect this water, to call upon the runes that Odin pulled from Mimir's well by sacrificing himself to himself, by using the power of this magic to bring about protection and change and justice for the waters of Florida, for the waters of the earth that animals, even sea turtles, need. The oceans, the streams, the Everglades, it all needs this protection, because where would we be if the earth had no water, no drinkable water, no safe water for us? Think about that for a moment. What would you do if you never had a clean drop of water again in your life?
Yeah.
You would die. Our lives and the lives of the interdependent web of all existence that is the Mother Earth, we need this water. So I've been meditating on this, and the three runes I think I wish to call upon tonight for this are Lagus, the rune of water, Urus, the rune of shaping, direction, force, also linked to water, water as it moves, water as it transforms, water as it carves canyons from the earth, and Kiwas, for Tyr, the god of justice, who is so dedicated to making things right by the law and by what must be, that he was willing to give his own right hand to the wolf to make sure that the god's deeds could be just, even in injustice. So, first we call upon Lagus. This is the rune of water. The sound we'll chant together is simply and as you chant this with me 3 times, I want you to picture a water place that is near and dear to your heart here in Florida. A spring, a ocean beach, a part of the Everglades. Picture it in your mind and imagine the power of that water as you say this chant. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 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 May we feel that water move within us now to Urus, the shaper, as we chant, oh. 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 Because all of this is being channeled towards the great justice that is here, the God of law and order, and we call upon him to guide the Supreme Court justices of Florida as they make their decision to consider the life and the justice and the dignity of every living thing, human, non-human, plant, animal, fungi, doesn't matter. We all need this water. And so, Lady Florida, hear us. We are your worshipers, your lovers, your children. We hear the distress and the danger that your waters face, and we stand with you to the end to make sure that justice be done. So be it. So be it. All right, and I got the runes here.
What they say?
Let's see what they say, right? Hold on to the turtle for me. Oh, no turtle, but Jenny's hold you for a minute. From Urd's deep well, Uller, Verhandi, Skull, Uller, Verhandi, Skull. From Urder, we receive the rune Jera for the earth, ever spinning, ever changing beneath our feet. From Verhandi, that which is, I was, the you of Odin, the rune of the power within, the power beyond the power. The hard rune to describe, but it often stands for the world tree, the base of everything we are, that goes both within us, our inner will, and the will of the world at large. And so that which is Elhaz, sometimes called Aldiz, the rune of defense, but also protection. It is the antlers of the elk, both a shield and a sword against one's enemies. A rune of power and direction and movement. Let us bear these 3 things in our hearts, remembering the earth, who is the ever-giving life below our feet, the great strength of will we all possess as part of this great land of Florida, and defend her with all of that we are, so she may stay safe for all of us and for millions of generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Give this time.